Radiant's ban.
Hey guys, this is Team Guenther versus Doesn't Matter How to WEX. This is game 3 of the best of 3 series. Just calling Fishbot back now after the short break between game 2 and 3.
10 seconds to go.
Hey, are you back? Alright. Nope, you're still back yet.
5 seconds. Dyer's ban.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. So, we have a Tide being banned again, a Necrophos being banned again, a Panda this time being banned out, and a Centaur being banned again.
Yeah, and since Guenther banned out the Panda instead of the Viper this time,
He picked up the Viper.
The Viper.
And then an Ogre Magi, always picked in that second first pick slot for whichever team has the double pick initially.
Yeah, and Guenther actually has the exact same opening that WEX had the last game. They opened with the Lich Ogre.
Shameless
copying.
Shameless copying, yes.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
They ban out the Tide Hunter again for WKS.
Reserve time.
Yeah.
Oh. I should pick up a Wraith King.
Radiant's ban.
Haven't seen a lot of Wraith King recently. I think it was Navi playing a support Wraith King the other day actually, but yeah, most likely gonna be played in a support position here. TOP usually drafts him as a support.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any real
seconds.
reason to play Wraith King as a full core when you can just get better heroes to do the same job, kind of.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
Especially with the lots of slows and the Lich and Ogre Magi, Wraith King's gonna have issues actually reaching someone.
Yeah, I agree. He should just stun someone, run in and die, so slow them all up. Ban out the PA again.
Dyer's ban.
You think? I don't think Viper is TOP's hero. Most likely gonna be Korean playing the Viper.
Yeah, I mean,
He has been playing the Viper every time they drafted him in the past.
10 seconds to go.
Not sure how they've laned it though. If they've done dual
5
lanes and
seconds.
he's had a dual offlane with the Viper. I think the last time I saw him
Reserve
play
time.
Viper, TOP was playing Brew and Moomin was playing Invoker. So I think they had like a safe lane Invoker and then aggro, try, or a dual offlane.
Radiant's
Yeah,
ban.
and a Skarath being banned out now for Team Guenther. Usually Skarath is the counter to things like Brewmaster, but the Brew has also been banned out, so do you think this is going to be a pickup by Guenther that could potentially
10
be
seconds
countered by
to go.
Skarath? I mean, what is there really left in the pool?
5
I'm
seconds.
not sure actually. I mean,
Maybe an Enigma? That's quite
Reserve
greedy though,
time.
and they've already got an Ogre Magi and a Lich, so I don't think that's...
yeah.
An
Dyer's
Omni Knight banned
ban.
out by Doesn't Matter How to WEX.
They might just have banned out the Skywrath because he's a good laner.
True.
I mean, he can harass basically anyone out of the lane. He's a good roamer too, and his ulti does
10
scale well.
seconds to go.
Does a lot of damage. As we saw in the last game, they were able to burst
5
down Moomin
seconds.
every time with the Mystic Flare. Wasn't enough in the end though, but
Reserve
they don't
time.
want to have that going against them. WEX actually doesn't ban out the Razor, so they could potentially pick it up here for Team Guenther again.
I think Razor versus Viper is a fairly even matchup. I think TOP would do quite well in, to be honest. But
Dyer's pick.
TOP won't be playing the Viper though.
Hmm.
I doubt it though.
maybe
I
WEX
might.
want the Viper as well.
I think it's a bit overkill to get both. They actually pick up the Medusa
Radiant's
when
pick.
they ban out the Anti-Mage. The straight counter to it.
Yeah.
The mana burn. It's so effective against the spell shield.
Yeah.
Or the mana shield, or whatever it's called. Yeah, mana shield.
So what do you get now when you're WEX to counter up the Medusa?
I think they need something to fight early. They need to end it early.
10 seconds to go.
Unless they pick something As
5 seconds.
as hard carrying. Maybe a Morphling.
Morphling or Spectre, I think, are the two choices now.
Reserve time.
Yeah.
They pick up a Venge. They're going to be fighting early, I
Dyer's
think.
pick.
The minus armor from the Venge stacking well onto the Wraithing stun, and the swap from Venge, and the other stun from Venge.
This
So,
could potentially be an absolutely horrifying aggro try for the Medusa too. Should it run the Viper, Wraith King, and Vengeful Spirit?
yeah.
She wouldn't get anything in that lane.
Yeah, especially since Lich is quite a passive support to begin with, but there might be things about
Ogre is
doing.
decent, I guess, but
And a Razor pickup by Team
Radiant's
Guenther.
pick.
yeah. Sure, Doggy Dog is very pleased that he gets to play another Razor game today.
Absolutely.
So what do you think WEX is gonna do here? They're gonna pick up either the mid or the farmer now, most likely. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a Morphling. We still haven't seen the offlaner for Guenther though.
10
What?
seconds to go.
What offlaner like wins against the Morphling?
I reckon they're just going to do
5
dual lanes
seconds.
with the Lich +1 off lane and just. And it sounds bad to just sack the Medusa, but
Reserve time.
she's reasonably okay at fighting early-ish if you do the correct skill build with the Mana Snake and the Shield.
Yeah.
Invoker
Oh,
by
they actually got
WEX.
the Invokes.
Dyer's band.
Does
Yeah.
COP play Invoker? I haven't.
Plays a really good Invoker.
Ah.
They could potentially run him cross WEX too, I guess, to counter the Medusa. But he wouldn't be as effective in the early game, so they probably won't.
Well, I feel like QuasWex is better early game than Quas
10
Exhaust. It
seconds
just
to
doesn't
go.
blah blah blah. It doesn't have as much damage.
Yeah, well,
5 seconds.
you want damage, and you don't get the double force spirits for the early push as well.
Yeah.
You
Reserve
go cross
time.
WEX.
I reckon a Viper plus a lot of the minus armor from Venge would be enough early game damage just to do the mana burn on the Medusa to make it sad.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe.
have to see.
We'll see. I haven't seen TOP play cross WEX. I've only seen him play cross Exort.
And
Which I
doubt.
think-
Radiant's
I
ban.
I think cross Exort is the superior build generally when playing in a real game, so to speak. It's quite good against racers.
10 seconds to
It's
go.
not amazing, but it's okay. He gets a lot of base damage from the Exort
5
after a
seconds.
couple of levels. I think
Reserve
it's
time.
quite smart to pick something like Shadow Fiend and an Exort Invoker against the Racer, because it actually like either forces the Racer to go a lot of points in his static link early, or just make him not use it at all, because you have so much base damage that it doesn't matter if you steal like 40. Wex contemplating on what to ban out here for the last ban though. Guessing they want to ban out an offlaner. Clock is still in the pool, which is okay.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Dyer's pick.
there's a lot of banned out offlaners. They banned out the Tide, they banned out the Omni Knight, they banned out the Centaur and the Brew. You don't really see Dooms anymore either. Guenther probably gonna, yeah, they're gonna get their offlaner now. I think Darkseer is an option here.
10 seconds to go.
Timbersaw.
5 seconds.
Timbersaw's quite greedy, I think, as an offlaner, so.
Reserve time.
It's quite good against the Wraith King though. But
He is quite good
it's
against the
not
Wraith
gonna be a, it's not gonna be a core Wraith King, so I don't think they care about him. But I mean, what else is there? I guess if they did, oh, a Void,
Void.
of course.
Radiant's
Void's
pick.
still there. You think they're gonna do a dual offlane with the Lich then? Lich, Void?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to, really, unless I don't know if the Medusa's going to get much more with the Lich there, so you might as well give more to the Void.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
10 seconds to go. 5
I would like to
seconds.
see slightly harder now. Yeah, Weaver picked up for WEX.
That's a bold choice. They've got Razor, who counters Weaver reasonably well. I mean, it's never really fun to play Weaver versus a Razor. There's Faceless Void with Chrono, which is never fun as well. And then there's Ogre Magi with just a straight stun. So it's going to be a hard game for Moomin, I think, but I reckon she can pull it off.
Yeah, when she gets the Lincolns, she should be fine. It's not much, like, there's not a ton of disables. It's only the one stun and the Chrono. I mean, I think it's a fairly good Weaver game actually, compared to the last game when they had Jakiro and
10
Scara,
seconds
which
to
is
go.
by far worse to play against as a Weaver.
5 seconds.
But yeah,
What's
we
with
see
all the
TOP on the
scribbling?
Invoker and probably gonna see him on the as an extort.
So we have an AFK.
Doggy AFK. Then I'm gonna
Something 4v5.
yeah. Oh, they have a Void Hammer on the Void.
Yep.
Looks pretty cool.
And form of the Tentacular Time Lord.
Yeah. Well, we have on the Radiant side, we have TOP, which is sexy hair, edgy hair count of Emil, and the pop colors of Swag on the Invoker. We have Satania actually filling in instead of RVSZ on the Wraith King support. Korean Letters on the Viper. Feeder Castro on the Venge, and Moomin on the safe lane Weaver.
And on the Dire we have WKS playing the Faceless Void. Yangri is going to be playing the Lich.
Let's keep it clean, folks.
Doggy Dog is the Razor. Kero is the Ogre Magi. And Supernova is the Medusa. Moomin admits he is not a better player. You heard it here first.
30 seconds to showtime.
Scout at TOP, can't really do anything about it though. Just gonna run back and no early boots for Doggy Dog this game either, but he actually goes in for a Ring of Protection this game, so it's not gonna get the
And they're off.
quite the early bottle as he got the last game. Well, Satania and Feeder are gonna go back to bottom now, so it's gonna be a solo Viper up top against a defensive tri-lane actually. So they're gonna leave the Void alone against the tri-lane of WEX here. Yeah, exhort for TOP. Getting the first two last hits.
No gold for you.
Who do you think is gonna do better on the offlanes here? Since we see two solo offlanes here, and neither of them are like particularly good offlaners. I'd say Void is slightly better since he has the jump, but
Yeah.
I have two stuns, so he might even be able to get it off. But Korean, yeah, they're gonna deward him now. But he got one free creep wave at least. So it's almost level 3. Compared to the Void, who is not even level 2.
Oh, it looks like Venge is teeping up to help the Viper, because actually until level 6, Weaver does quite well against Vistler's Void, to be honest. It's a ranged versus melee matchup in all the...
Yeah, he should be fine. Ogre is actually, Wraith King is actually rotating too. I think it's a good call by Vex here. Moomin doesn't need any help.
Void, he does in fact have a stout shield. I think if he's going to want to stay in this lane, he's going to need the...
The Pomens, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of regen, and he goes for the single point and backtrack at level 2, so he's probably gonna be fine here.
Yeah.
We're getting a bounty rune.
Cold.
And haste rune on the Wraith King. The lane is quite pushed. Mid, quite an even matchup. 7-4 to 6-4.
Once Doggy Dog's got his bottle coming out now, he doesn't actually have any points of Plasma Field to push the wave out to Rune Control. But,
Yeah. This time he actually goes for 2 points in Static Link early.
think about it. It might have been, or if he was getting for the extra points in Static Link, it might have been worth it to get the boots just to abuse the extra points in Static Link first. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bottle's always good, I guess. So
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Maybe should have even started with the boots.
yeah, I'm sure this is fine as well though. Especially now he's got at least a point in Static Link now to do some with.
Yeah. I mean, the bottle is great for Razer. Makes him able to spam out his Plasma Field and his Static Link since they up the mana cost on Static Link, but he won't really have any kill potential or as much of a lane dominance as he would have had he gotten boots first and just leached all of TP's damage.
Yeah. Viper's now recovering somewhat. He's 9-2 to the Medusa's 12-3.
Yeah.
So with the 2 stunners here for WEX, this Medusa is not looking best pleased, shall we say.
No, it's gonna be hard for they're not going for any pulls either. They know that if they go for a pull, they'll just go and
It's also
go
been
and
blocked up
disrupt.
again.
That is actually their own board.
Is it? Well, that blocks, I think.
No.
Does it? Oh, it's slightly up. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
They used it to deward the ward that was here.
Fair.
Radiant actually gets the pull off.
Mhm.
It's a double stack too.
Camp is gonna just chew through everything, especially with the armor aura from the Wild Wing.
Yeah. See the position of the troll here, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's weird. Like some range,
Chilling.
some range neutrals just kind of default to like weird positions. Like it's probably, I think it's probably like just inside the box or whatever, the spawn box. So it's like I'm where I need to be.
TOP actually pulling ahead with 20-8 to Razor's 15 and 7.
Yeah, he is struggling a bit on regen though, having not got a bottle because he's Invoker.
Yeah.
Actually choosing to get phase boosts on Quas Exort, which is interesting. Usually
Yeah.
I would say phase Quas WEX, treads Quas Exort, but again.
Yeah. Or people generally just skip boots until you get your travels on Exor.
Yeah. I mean both.
But I guess this is a good choice against the Viper. I mean against Razor, who just drains his damage. Gets an extra 24 damage. So.
There is a Sentry Ward in fact bot for WKS, which he placed himself. I don't know if he bought himself, but probably not.
No, he didn't. He got one off the Lich, I believe.
He does have the PMS, and he's now level 6, so slightly ahead of the Weaver in fact, because there's extra creeps here from the Weaver to kill.
Yeah, also the Weaver weren't alone to start with.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He
Weaver is top on the last hits.
Yep. And Viper's actually taken over the Medusa now in terms of last hits, so even with the Lich there to keep the creep wave back, it's not going so great for Medusa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the Medusa supposed to do? They can't really kill anyone here.
Yeah.
They have 2 stunners just waiting.
Here comes Void.
Got the chrono, but need to catch at
Someone.
least 2, I'd say. I think they need to catch 2 of them, because 2 stuns, that might just be too much. I don't think they will have enough damage.
Be the
Maybe if they
Castro
catch both of
Satania.
them here. Oh, he could get a 3-man chrono, and they'll get it. Wow.
John Greek takes the first blood though, or he dies to first blood. Satania does follow behind,
That's right.
but
In everything.
They get the revenge kill though, but
1 second on Ogre Magi stun. Not gonna go for it.
no.
1 for 1 in the end, but TOP getting the first blood gold. 1200 gold on the way to his Midas. I'm guessing it's Midas, it probably is being Invoker.
Most likely.
But yeah, Moomin's got free farm bot in the meantime.
Yeah,
choosing
40 to 9.
choosing to go a bottle on Weaver, which is it's interesting. It's pretty good, especially now with the runes being guaranteed
Yeah.
spawning bot.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Jangri actually TP's in here. Could potentially be
Oh,
dangerous.
that
Could
damage!
just dive in.
Yeah.
Although he doesn't have any points in Swarm.
Hmm. I usually only get a point in Swarm at 8, so we'll see what Moomin does now.
I usually get it quite early, instead of 2 points in Gemini. Get 1 point in Swarm, just so I can push out creep waves. Or
Yeah.
push towers earlier.
Going for it. Moomin uses her ulti in the end. It's going to bottle up and take this rune.
Yeah, Jangri used the Sal, so he's up at full HP now.
Illusion rune on Weaver. Not the best, but
Selfish.
It's something.
it's alright. In fact, would you say an illusion rune is often worse than a bounty? Is the question.
Early game, sure.
Yeah.
Mid to late, not really. It's always nice to have that extra gold boost and the XP boost. It's like a free creep in the early game. But illusions, if there's a like fairly squishy hero, you can just out harass them with illusions too. So
Yeah. I reckon like illusions were pretty good on supports early on, like the very first rune where they can just do some harass on the off lane. But
it's quite good in mid to early game.
yeah.
But I guess as a safe lane farmer,
So what we're really saying is it's
rather get it
not
done.
worse than a bounty rune. We're just
yeah, unless you're a safe lane farmer
yeah, unless you're a safe lane farmer or melee
or an off lane.
or an off lane.
Yeah, the WEX actually winning all of their lanes here.
Yeah.
CS wise, almost 50 last hits on both Invoker and Weaver, compared to 27 and 26 on the Razor and Medusa respectively. Sunstrike on the Ogre, then weren't really in range for the stun for Venge, and instead the Great King actually falls. Medusa going for stats and mana shield here too.
Yeah, if it works.
Yeah.
Viper's going a max corrosive skin build actually to keep this harass down. It's alright.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage too, every time someone attacks him.
Yeah. Invoker does have his Midas now up and running. Probably about 9 minutes 20 in the end.
Yeah, something like that. But he's got this double Force Spirits too, so...
Yeah.
He's gonna...
If you're going for bot rune, it's a bounty. Doggy Dog gets the regen top.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Void come in with Chrono. Gonna
Yeah,
get double.
double
Gonna go
Chrono.
for Feeder Castro.
Stan actually walks into the Chrono here.
Korean, that
Nova
is...
really low, but uses her ulti and secures the 2 kills, and Razor comes up. They have a stun now, Kiro, and yeah, that's a
3 kills. 1 and
really
5
nice
total.
exchange. Really nice exchange for
Dire's
TG,
mid-tower
although they
could
have
use a
to
little
rotate
help.
all 5 heroes, and
Dire's
they're
structure's looking
still not doing
fortified.
anything about this Weaver who's sitting on 1400
Yep.
gold now.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
And they can't push this tower either. They don't really have any tower push. So, 3 kills is nice,
Dire
but
best do something about that bottom tower.
I've heard a lot of people say, like pros and stuff, they say that kills doesn't matter before 20 minutes, which I guess is
Dire's bottom
fairly-
tower's getting the business.
Yeah.
fairly accurate.
Comeback is real and all that.
Yeah.
I think it's quite important for like the kind of mindset you have going
Dire
into a
gave
game.
up a bottom tower.
Oh yeah, it's a confidence booster, I guess. Morale and all that.
Yeah. Unless you then
Oh.
throw it away, and then it's a really shitty morale thing.
Oh yeah, that too.
But
Can't do nothing about Dire's structure.
stunning up Supernova. Sunstrike coming in. Low mana on the
The Dire might
Juicer?
want to mine their top tower. Dire's
Venge gets
top
the tower.
tower's gone.
stun, and
Yeah,
Wraithkin gets the kill.
and they got double towers too. They got the tower up top and on the bottom lane.
Yeah. Weaver's got 2200 gold. Might look to get his own Midas or her own Midas. It's a pretty legit pickup on Weaver sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't personally like it, but you know, I only really play Weaver one way.
It's okay. I mean, it depends on on what your
Guess
intentions
what's
is.
happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Maybe not this game against the Medusa, but
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, they picked this lineup to fight early. Then I don't think Midas is the right choice then, but who knows? Maybe they want to get a Midas to be on par with the Medusa throughout the game.
yeah. I
Then
mean,
it's
it's,
just a
it's,
question
also,
of-
it's always good for the
The
levels.
Dire best
Yeah.
do something about that bottom
Then it's
tower.
just like a question of who has the more farm.
No
in the
breaking
end,
through the
the
Dire
Medusa's
structures
not
for
going for
now.
Midas.
Dire's mid tower is having technical difficulties.
TOP sitting on 2.2k gold.
Link Dagger. Invoker gets the tower as
Dire's
well.
mid tower's nothing now.
I would be surprised if he doesn't go Necros.
Yules. Necros, you reckon, not Yules.
Yeah,
Okay, so he goes Necros, you were right.
it's just core on Exort Invoker.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, in less like serious games, you usually get a Yules or a Blink or something fun. But Necro is not fun, but it makes your team fight crazy strong with the Forge Spirits and the Necros.
Yeah, especially with
Push that
the
tower really early.
mana burning actually from the Necros as well, and the Medusa is going to be very, very strong. Weaver
that's
actually goes Yasha.
Oh, that's
Inter-
interesting.
Yeah, interesting pickup indeed. Gotta go fast, I guess.
Yeah, they don't really have anything that he wants to manta out of either.
Mm.
The Ogre Stun is instant, so you can't really manta out of that one.
Yeah, it's got quite a long cast animation, so you can manta and disjoint that a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, but it's such a short range, so it's well, I'm not sure, but
Linkens would do the same job, really.
yeah, I saw Havos getting manta first on Weaver.
That's a Voss. I wouldn't really trust him with anything.
Also, I know, I think it's Korean who talked a couple of weeks ago. He talked about his Weaver build that was winning him pubs like crazy. Like he has skipped the Lincolns and went straight for
Yeah.
Manta and Crit, and he skipped the Desolator too.
Interesting. Well, Lincoln Sphere should really be kind of situational. I know I get it every game, but
Yeah, it is situational, but the good thing about Lincolns, like, it gives you so much regen, and I
Versus
think
Void
that's
looking
the most
to come in.
important thing. No history, no movement. Versus Void actually going for point boost and an early Ags instead of any damage.
Oh,
I'm not sure about that. Oh,
Oh, the dodges! The sick dodge!
he actually kills the Lich too.
Oh, wow.
Really nice play from him.
Moomin, so pro.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Really nice play actually.
Yeah. Yeah, the chrono was unfortunate.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower.
that was just out of
you know
range.
the drill.
The Viper finishes his mech, sitting on another 1000 gold. Probably gonna get his axe straight away. Just keep it
Green
out,
misses, yeah.
no stuns. Just look at the amount of damage Doggy Dog is taking from just hitting the Viper. Losing half of his
Dire's top
HP without
tower's
Viper
getting
even
beat
attacking him.
down.
Yeah. He's actually choosing to max poison attack next.
Yeah,
It's pretty good move slow.
doesn't really
damage over
need
time.
Nether Toxin now. I feel that Nether Toxins, it's good, but like, it's the bonus damage is better for
Is it?
for the laning
Yeah.
phase, and you rarely need more than 1 point in it to get the last hit.
True, I guess.
Slow is really good on the poison attack, and it also applies the dot to help remove the Medusa's mana shield.
I wouldn't think that the dot does more damage than Nether Toxin though, so it's more for the
Yeah.
move and attack slow.
Yeah, those are getting closer to a Yasha of her own. Let's put out the net worth tab here. We have Invoker on top, Weaver close second, or close second at least, and Viper's
Dire's
third,
mid tower won't last
followed
much
by
longer.
Razor, Medusa, and Void. So
T-
the three cores
TOP.
Them Dire buildings are
Top of the
tough
net
as
worth
nails
board.
for now.
Shock horror.
9,000. And oh, look at the Weaver's damage here. And look at Soundstrike actually connect.
Jangri is not having a fun game on that Lich.
Oh,
Dire's
sure
mid
isn't.
tower's having technical difficulties.
Ping out the Void. Doesn't have Chrono for another 5 seconds. But
Necro 3, 17 minutes in on this Invoker.
yeah. He's quite stacked.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see a blink or a force staff out from him now, though, after the necro.
I'd imagine he can do some big plays with the blink.
Yeah, he likes the big plays.
Bot lane, Moomin saying hi to Void. Void running away.
Void could potentially just chrono and... Because the Razor is standing right there, and the Razor is actually rushing Ags this game instead of the mech.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Hero's coming in.
Will he miss again?
Time lapse out, time lapse out, time lapse.
Somebody's
Oh yes! It's a pro!
And
Radiant's
in the
mid
meantime,
tower's coming
Invoker
apart.
kills Medusa with his level 3 necro.
Very nice. Yeah, Moomin using the time lapse to great effect just to simply position.
Yeah.
It's something players need to do more. It's
Dire's
more than
mid
just
tower's having
damage.
technical
It's-
difficulties.
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a tier 2 tower too.
TOP is in trouble though, but so is WKS.
Yeah, more so than TOP.
He does get 500 gold on the Razor though.
You know the
But
Yeah.
Korean Letter's just taking the tower. He doesn't actually have a TP scroll, so he's just gonna walk away.
He's quite tanky though, he'll just walk away. He doesn't give a shit. But the Dire are already losing 4 towers here, very early. In TOP. Although he died, still top on the net worth. He got the EXP from killing the Void. And he has a Wizardry now, so might be a 4-staff here, or a
Dagon.
Yulz.
Dagon.
I doubt there'll be a Dagon.
If you
Could be
Dagon a
a
Faceless
Yulz.
Void with Cold Snap on, but he backtracks to the Dagon, does he
Dire's
still
bottom
get
tower's getting
stunned?
the
Is the
business.
question.
Not sure. I mean, the Cold Snap only procs when you get damaged, and if he backtracks, he doesn't take any damage. Well, Korean,
He's dead, I think.
yeah. It's got mech though, not using it. Just try to damage the Medusa as much as possible, hoping to get her low enough for the Sunstrike to kill her. But
Yeah, maybe if he'd mech'd, he'd have her quite low, but you never know.
yeah. No.
Maybe more points in Nether Toxin.
Yeah, actually, if you'd had level 4 Nether Toxin there instead of the poison attack, you probably would have killed her. Well, TOP out hunting. They spot him out though. They have a nice ward here.
Yeah.
Which is about to expire. TOP wants his tower. No glyph for the Dire. He can just pop the Necros and go away. He doesn't even pop the
The
Necros.
Dire might want to mine their top
Yeah.
tower.
Kira and Jangri forced to defend. And now the Necros are coming in. Is he gonna hit? Yeah, he's gonna hit the tower.
Alacrity
No,
on the Necro. Oh! Deny actually on the Medusa with the
Disown
tower.
that top
That's really
tower.
nice. Medusa takes a lot of damage though.
Yeah.
She has no mana. Sunstrike now could kill her.
Sunstrike you!
Ah, the Jukes. The Jukes.
Moomin having damage stolen, just gets away from the Razor. Who now has his finished Ags. 2.5k gold on the Razor, on the Reaver even. Not wanting to buy the Manta recipe for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why. I'd say Manta helps you farm faster. You can push out lanes with Illusion. Not sure about the choice. But you realize he doesn't need a Manta and now goes for something else.
Yeah, get a Lincoln Sphere now.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the ultimate orb already.
It'd give her some good sustain. It
Yeah.
would block the Link. It would block the
Ogre.
Ogre. So the only thing she'd have to watch out for is the Chrono,
Yeah, and the
which is
Medusa.
an issue.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, getting low here.
she,
HP.
Gucci.
Yeah, she Gucci.
Wraith King not actually wanting to pick up ulti. He is saving a point though, so he can pick it up if he thinks it's worthwhile. Otherwise, not bother putting it on cooldown till level 11.
Yeah, exactly. People usually do this. Doesn't skill the ult.
Wraith
Just
King got a blink
hitting
dagger now
up
if he wants it.
in case he gets picked off and has to waste a 260-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's most likely is gonna walk up to the secret shop and get a blink. I mean the side shop.
Super sneaky behind the razor.
Yeah, he gotta watch
Radiant's
out for the
bottom
creep wave
tower
though.
seen better days.
By the blink?
I didn't see him actually.
Well, now they have.
Yeah, now he has.
He didn't buy the blink in the end.
Trouble
No,
brewing
not
at
yet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Now we got it.
Necrobox
See.
in mid.
You see TOP and Bench, Viper farming up the Dire jungle. I feel they're getting very starved here.
Look at the current gold. 3k on the Reaver, 2.8k on the Invoker.
Oh.
He's gonna come out and he's gonna buy, like...
The Viper only needs another 448 full ags. He's got a Ogre Club on the courier.
Invoker saving for all 5 Dagon recipes at once. We've actually bought something. Coming out on the courier.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
This
This
is
is
another
the-
ulti orb.
This is sort of reminding me of the first game of the day when
Guess what's happening to
PG
Dire's
starved
bottom
out
tower?
the WEX by taking all of the other towers.
It isn't Weaver. Really? Are you actually gonna do this?
What has he bought?
He's bought a second ulti orb.
Oh,
And he bought a point boost. She bought a point booster.
yeah.
Roche
but,
had it coming.
And
Radiant's done the
a
deed.
Skadi Weaver.
I haven't seen this before.
Sure. I mean, it procs twice, but on each. I mean, it's a
Makes
lot
him
of
tanky, I guess.
HP. It's a pretty decent amount of damage as well. A slow.
It's
Is
a
it
lot of HP actually.
Is it an attack speed slow as well as move speed, or is it just attack speed?
Well gotten.
It's just move
gains.
speed, and there's a slightly larger attack slow as well.
It's 45 attack slow.
Interesting. Maybe she just wanted it to make the Weaver balls look pretty.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, she is quite tanky now, and I don't think they can actually kill her.
1600 HP. It's unlikely to kill her.
Yeah. And if you count the time lapse, you basically have 2 lives. So.
Yeah. It's basically a cheese.
But yeah, could go
The
for
Dire
a nice
best
chrono
do
here.
something about that bottom tower.
Yep, they're going for top though.
Dire just couldn't
Oh,
save that
they
bottom
switch
tower.
targets, but they're too slow.
They should have kept going on top.
Communication there. WKS is gonna survive though with 90 HP.
Green Letters taking damage in the back. Stun on Supernova. Green Letters man fighting up. Vida Castro coming back in. Supernova stunned up. Carrot trying to get away, but he's got a bug on
Needs
him.
a little help.
In the meantime, Doggy Dog fighting
Yeah,
Lumin.
Doggy
Goes
Dog.
down, 4 for 0.
Yeah, they got the Aegis, and the Void actually escaped with 90 HP, but
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
yeah, bit of miscommunication. Had the Void went on the Weaver straight away,
Dire's
she
bottom
would
tower's
probably have
getting the
dropped.
business.
Void who went straight
Dire
Aghanims.
winning fortified
Why?
structures.
I don't know that. I don't agree with that. But,
No. Me neither.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom
Wraith King
tower?
falls.
Dire's bottom tower got blown to bits.
He used his ulti in the fight,
Yeah.
and he was quite low. And there's the combo from TOP.
A fond
Doggy Dog getting
farewell
really
to
low.
the Dire's
Doggy Dog's gonna,
bottom
he's gonna
more
tick.
tower.
Yep, he's gonna tick.
I think Janker dies as well.
TOP still 4k gold. Not quite enough for all 5 Dagon
Dire's
recipes.
bottom racks is
This
done
is looking
for.
really dire for the Dire. I wouldn't even blame TP for going full Dagon now. Like,
Oh, he went Ags. He's going Ags.
well, still 2.9k.
Yeah. I want to see a Yule's refresher combo.
Yeah, he doesn't even need heals.
Yeah.
Can just refresh. Yeah, quite the greedy draft from TG, which is punishing them now.
Yes, especially this Aghanims. I think Void could have gone. Well, for that amount of money, he could have gone MOM and a Hyperstone.
Yeah.
And you would have so much more damage than just the Aghanims, which is, what is it? It's an extra half a second right now.
It's a cooldown mainly, but still.
I don't think they're not fighting like enough to make
Yeah,
it worthwhile.
exactly.
I don't think.
Exactly. And with the Medusa, you wouldn't be fighting that or that up either.
Viper going Diffusal Blade,
Oh wow.
which is the poison attack. Poison attack is unique or
That's 4 in a row.
WEX doing his thing mid.
Like a match already.
Alacritying himself.
Your mind snuffs out.
Should be dead here though.
Going for broke.
QQ walk. QQ walk.
Forget me.
Twice back. Going for the Sunstrike. Going for Void. Nah. Void.
That's
Void.
It's okay. Moomin got the
Your vital thread
Yeah.
is broken.
Weaver with double illusion rune and manta style.
That's a lot of weavers.
But yeah. Oh shit! There's there's 4 people dead for TG just casually.
Yeah, I didn't even see the Medusa drop.
Dyer's
Weaver
mid
actually
tower
killed
needs
her
a little
earlier.
help.
Killed the Medusa and just
Yeah.
went and cleaned up after
It
the
was initially a rage
Dyer
buyback
couldn't
by
hang on
top.
that mid tower.
Now
Dyer's mid
It's like a
racks
set of
ain't
racks.
Dyer's mid racks.
There's
Didn't
the
make
madness
it. Dyer's
from,
mid racks ain't around.
from
no more.
Void.
Dyer's
And
top
since he has an
tower,
axe, it's only
you
10
know the
seconds
drill.
left on the cooldown for his chrono now. But, uses the
The Dyer
Shin
might
Frost
want
a
mine
bit
the top tower.
prematurely.
Dyer's got
Got
one
the cool.
last top
He's got the
tower.
chrono now though.
Chrono
Dash.
on just Korean letters and TOP. So they're going to try and get TOP down. But
And using split shots, so they don't have enough damage for this.
Moomin's just going to clean house.
Somebody's cooking. Dyer's top
GG well
tower
played.
is trouble.
WEX go through
Nothing left of
to
Dyer's top
what is it? Is it
racks.
the round of 8 or the round of 4?
Dyer's top rack.
Go through the semis, this was the quarterfinals. This is as far as we got last year, so there are guaranteed top 8.
Top 8. Alright.
Or they guaranteed top 4, I guess.
Mhm.
I'm not sure,
Anyway. So, good games.
Yeah, well played by the WEX here, especially a smart call early game to rotate the 2 supports up top and deny the Medusa farm and the Weaver just free farm. They had to, TG had to rotate their heroes really early to actually make something happen up top for the Medusa, but it cost them a lot by giving the Invoker and Weaver free farm. And maybe a bit of an itemization issue for TG too, but in the end I don't think it mattered that much.
Yep.
Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah. It will. Yeah, whatever.